That vertical of his to good use. Nice timing on that alley-oop.
The Lakers trail. Doncic with it. He had 28 points in the win against Memphis.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too.
Count that one.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
2 minutes.
Houston shooting just 38% so far in this one. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And that one's good. James.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
And here are the Rockets. They trail by 1. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
A nice shot by Doncic.
The speed, savvy, and strength combination of Doncic, really difficult to defend.
Smith passes to Eason. The three-pointer off the mark. Well, the Lakers shooting an impressive 47%. Here's Reeves. Good work defensively by Whitmore.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Green. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J. Green's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. And here's James. He had 25 points in the win against Memphis. Here's Hayes. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Tari Eason. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line. Certainly to this point.
At the line for the Lakers.
And that one misses. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Rocket substitution, number 19, Nate Williams.
Launches it. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Fred VanVleet has been on display for the Rockets. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Houston in the lead. So on the floor for Houston. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Jae'Sean Tate out there with Aaron Holiday. And it's Eason in at the 3.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie. And so it's Houston with it. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Right at the free throw line. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Doncic. Here's Reeves. Pass to James. Back to Reeves. 5 on the clock. Hayes with a screen on Tate. Here's Reeves. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Smith finds Holiday. Smith with a screen on Doncic. The shot by Holiday, no good.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Here's Reeves. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Reeves has gotten 4 this quarter. The Rockets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Holiday looking for an opening. Here's Şengün. Back to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Uses the glass on the layup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Lakers trail by 4. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, BA, and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover, and then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players, and they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
The Rockets have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. They get it back. Smith passes to Eason. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Eason's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Out to the wing. Let's go with a 3. Vincent can't hit. The Rockets lead by 4. Here's Whitmore. Vanderbilt pulls it in. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Vincent. Drains the triple. Vincent's got his first 3 points of the game.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
For Houston, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Eason. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To the paint. Finney-Smith passes to Reeves. Here's Vincent. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Eason. Off target from 3-point range.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Vincent outside. From downtown. Vanderbilt, the pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Vincent. Over Holiday. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this man.
And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And the new group getting ready for the Rockets. Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. Dylan Brooks comes in for Eason. Green's checked in for Whitmore. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Holiday. Reeves, the pass to Vincent. Here's Finney-Smith. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Thompson with it. Vincent picks him up. The kick out to Van Vliet. Van Vliet double team. Reeves against Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Şengün, a screen on Reeves. Brooks from outside. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Reeves up top. Brooks defending. 4-3. It's hauled in by Houston. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. And Sengun throw it down.
Sengun finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. Make them feel you.
Lakers trail by 3. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Finney Smith. That misses. Got a chance to tie it.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
And the shot goes in. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, BA, and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse. But some rebuilds take longer than others.
Here's Vincent. Hits the three-pointer. Vincent's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
To the wing, right side. Goodwin passes to Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Now Van Vliet. 12 points for him. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody. Okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift. That's what stands out, his athleticism, and he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
Here's Goodwin. No points yet. Outside Finney Smith. The 3. And Los Angeles, another 3.
I think that's one of his specialties, really. Finney Smith is out there to defend at a high level and knock down 3s.
Here's Van Vliet. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Van Vliet's got 14 points for the game. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Now here's Reeves. He picked up 24 points in their last win against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Here's Vincent. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And that one's good. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Wide open. The Lakers with a rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Vincent. From deep. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Now Thompson. Blocked!
Some aggressive defense from Finney Smith, allowing him to deny that shot.
Vincent, right side. Pass to Goodwin. Now Finney Smith. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vincent. The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Finney Smith's shot is off.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Launches it from deep, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. Stay with us, folks.